Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this free yoga class as a celebration to the International Yoga Day. So, namaste, and thank you for joining. I hope you will like this yoga class, which will be a short theory class about the mind and awareness, what's the difference, and how you can use those two to be able to concentrate. So you will learn what concentration is and how to practically do it, and how this can affect, or if applied, it will affect your life to become more present, fully engaged, have your full attention in whatever it is you do and with whoever you are with. And if you just think about this, you will know how much of an impact that ability will have, or that presence will have in your life. More peace, more joy, more love, compassion, and all the rest of it. And maybe the most important part, the free expression of who you really are. So this is what drove me towards yoga all these years ago, 10 years ago now, to learn to connect with my source, with the life that I am, and learn how to express that without my always constantly criticizing and judging and comparison that my mind always do, because we have trained it to do so, and some have more of it naturally than others, and there's no comparison needed because we are all unique and we have a unique path towards our true self-expression. So, are you ready to embark on this journey? Maybe for the first, take your first step, or to deepen this journey that you're all are already in. Wherever you are in your life right now, I firmly believe, I know, that if you find the right tools and practices and principles to follow and implement in your life from yoga, it will enhance the quality of your life. It will help you become more present and connect to who you really are, and learn how to express that more freely without the criticism and judgment and comparison from your mind. It will be there, but you will be able to free yourself from it and not listen to it and express yourself naturally, nonetheless. So, I will start by explaining. Well, I hope you're as excited as me about this yoga class, and the information, the practical tools that you will learn, and the principles that when you implement, it will change your life drastically, and it can do so very rapidly depending on how focused you are on applying them, on following them. So in one sense, it's up to you, but in another sense, it's also depending on what baggage you come into this yoga class with. We are all different, as I said, and some things take longer than others, and some um, the learning process takes longer for some, and it's not better or worse, it's just how it is. It's just how you are made, that is perfectly imperfect. So no judgment, no criticism, and no comparison is needed. As my teacher used to say, just as an unfinished painting cannot be judged, you cannot be judged because you're not finished. So we are here to grow and evolve, and that is what I want to help you do, to become more fully you and express that into this world. So to do this, I have found, because I have a really active mind, always thinking, analyzing, and uh, trying to see and develop myself and become more. And this is not a problem. In fact, it's quite good as long as you not get stuck in those analyzing things, so you don't take action, because we need to take actions to change our subconscious mind. We need to let our new way of thinking translate into new feelings and actions. And this is the power of yoga. It literally will change the structure of your mind. And this is the real power. Yoga is more psychology than it is exercise, really, because you do the exercise to help your psychology and discover it and so on. So let's start what I have found to be the foundational understanding that we all need to have as humans to really be able to consciously choose where we put our attention, what we focus on, to consciously being able to choose being present and then express whatever comes naturally in that moment. And that is to understand what the mind is and what the awareness is, and how to separate the two in every moment. So let's start with the mind. I want you to, first of all, don't get stressed if you don't understand what I'm talking about. This is a process, and I will intellectually talk about these subjects now, and then we will practically try to discover what I have talked about, so you can know that what I'm talking about is true for you. Because if it's not, then it's of no use. Then it's just a belief, another belief you put onto yourself. I want you to discover for yourself the truth of what I'm talking about and how this can translates into your everyday life. So you need to, or you don't need to, but I implore you to investigate within yourself. Think, contemplate about what I'm talking about. Can this be true? Can I see in my life, my past actions, my past experiences and so on? Can this be true? And even if you can't, this doesn't mean it's not true. It just means that you haven't noticing it yet. And that's what we are trying to do then practically. So the mind, you can picture the mind as a big storage facility. It's an extremely big storage facility with different rooms where you have different experiences and so on. So you can have a room with anger, where you have experiences and thoughts, emotions of anger, and all that relates to that. Then you have another room for love, and so on. Now, that is the role of the mind, that to help, this is the content of our experiences. And it is stored in a storage facility that we call the mind. But it's completely dark, so you can't see or experience in this content without the other part, which is awareness, your awareness. And you can see your awareness or picture your awareness as an orb of light, or maybe a candle or some source of light, maybe a flashlight. And this flashlight or this light moves within these different rooms. And as it moves into a certain room, it lights that content up. So if it moves to the room of anger, it will shine its light and you will become aware of anger. And all what's in that room will start to you will start to become aware of that. And the more you hold the flashlight or the light there, your awareness in that room, the more you light up. So the more experiences, the more content that align with anger that emotion will attract to that point. So you will have more thoughts of angry thoughts that rationally tells you why you feel anger. Yes, that's son of a bitch, and he or she did this and that, and that's why I'm angry. And it's okay, it's right that I feel anger because this, blah 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 blah. So you fuel the anger and attract your awareness there. So you hold your awareness there. It gets pulled into this, so it lights up more. Now, this process is really important because this process can either be consciously or unconsciously. And if it's unconsciously, it's called reactions. So, to give you an example, someone tells you, or you're driving on your car, or someone says something to you, and you get mad. This means that your awareness have moved into the room of anger and starting to light up that area, which means you starting to become angry. And then you get more thoughts that fuels more emotions and more rational reasons for you to feel anger at that person and so on. And then you may be yelling at them, and then their awareness moves to the anger and they do it back to you, and then you go back and forth until that room has been energized enough, and then you move to another place. So you could say this room feeds on your energy, because wherever awareness moves in your mind, energy follows. So, and where energy follows, or where energy is put, that is what you attract more of. So that is why once your awareness moved into that room of anger, you started to attract it more of angry thoughts or angry circumstances to fuel that anger. And I hope you start to get a sense of the importance of this process now, because once you learn to separate your awareness from the content, in this case, the room of anger, or the angry emotions and thoughts and feelings and sensations, then you will have the choice. You could say, by separating, you're taking yourself out in the hallway. So you have the opportunity to keep watching and consciously join yourself with that anger, to just be present with it, and then it will disappear. Or you choose to take it to another place, another room, a more uplifting room, a positive forgiveness room, or a compassionate room, or love, or so on. So you have choice. You have the choice to move your awareness, which is who you are, by the way. You are that awareness that are traveling inside the storage facility to experience what we call life through the mind, or through the content of your mind. Now, this is important because to be unconscious means that you have unknowingly identified your awareness with what is aware of, the content of the mind. So you are so close to it, so you are anger, and then you cannot do anything. You can just be angry until it has subsided and your awareness gets pulled to another place unconsciously. So to consciously be able to choose to take it somewhere else, you need to notice whatever the content of your mind, or what you are aware of at this moment. So whenever you notice what you are aware of, you automatically start to become the observer, the witness of things. And then you create an inner spaciousness. And the more you can feel and observe this inner spaciousness, the more power you have to direct your observation. Now, we are going to do a practical exercise later that we will practice this, and hopefully you will not only intellectually understand this, you will see this, you will experience this happening within you. Now, we have talked about the mind, we have talked about awareness. Let's talk a little bit about concentration. And like I said, if you don't follow this, don't worry. Watch it over and over again, do the practice, and wait until you have done the practices to see if you understand more. And if you don't, please contact me, DM me, or some way get in contact with me, and I will try to explain it further for you. But now over to concentration. So most of us, probably you too, have not had formal training in concentration, where concentration was the result we wanted, not concentrate to be able to draw or to be able to make something else, or the goal was to be able to concentrate. So you learned to concentrate. Most people haven't gotten this. I hadn't until I started practicing yoga, and I don't think anyone has, of all the people I have talked to. So what is concentration? Well, most people say it's to focus on one thing at a time. Yes, and that is true. But what is it that is focusing at one thing at a time? Maybe you guessed it right, but if you hadn't, it's awareness. It's awareness that is focusing at one thing at a time, that you have chosen to focus on. And you keep choosing to focus on that one thing, whether that is a physical object, an idea, or a mantra, or something like that. Doesn't matter what, as long as you have chosen to focus your awareness to it and hold it there for as long as you choose to. Then you choose to move it away to something else. That is concentration. So, to being present, because as I talked about before, being present, fully engaged, fully alive in this moment is the ultimate goal. That is what we all are seeking, knowingly or unknowingly, because that is where the full expression of you as the life you are and the full experience of the life you are and the life you have exist in this present moment. So you might have guessed it, that to be fully present, we need to be able to focus our awareness on ourselves in this moment, on the life that we are in this moment. And that could be put our full attention to what we're doing or to whoever we're with. So at this moment, for instance, you should be able to focus your full attention on me, on listening to me, or maybe writing down things, but still listening and feeling me in this moment. By feeling yourself, by being aware of yourself, you will naturally do this. So there will be 4 principles that I want you to try to infuse your life with. So the first one is to try to really focus, give your full attention on whatever it is you're doing at this moment, one thing at a time. That is the goal, because this, if you consciously do this, you will train your subconscious mind to be doing this automatically more and more and more. And this is how we long-term are training our mind, our awareness to do this behavior. That is what we want. Now, to be able to help us do this, here's 3 more principles that I want you to try to infuse your life with. That is to finish what you start. As much as humanly possible, finish what you start. And if you can't finish it in a sense, and you are moving away from that, this is not as important anymore, other things has happened, then you consciously need to inwardly finish that. I am finished with this. I will not keep doing this. I will start, or I will finish this thing instead. However, be very, very conscious of not jumping from one thing to the next, because this will leave a pile of unfinished things, and this will drain your energy. And you need a lot of energy to be able to stay fully present and alive in this moment. So finish what you start. This means, for instance, finish your sleep by making your bed. Every day you should make your bed to finish what you started yesterday evening, which was go to sleep, to sleep. So you finish your sleep by not waking up, by making your bed. That was just an example. Finish your meal by do the dishes, and so on and so on. And as much as possible, do this throughout the day. And then you have bigger projects, but try to make it commitment to finish them as quickly as possible without stress, but just as quickly as possible you can without stress. So you finish what you start, because this trains your willpower, which you need to be able to concentrate. So finish what you start. The second one is try to finish whatever it is you start and do it a little better than you expected. Just tweak it a little bit more than you expected yourself to do. A little better. So you concentrate and do it little better each time you do something. So I think that's it. And I want you to focus on little, not a lot. Little is just so you think you're finished, but then you let's say you have made a painting and I'm finished, but then you think I can just do this color a little bit more in this way, then it's even nicer, or a little bit here, and then you finish. Then you have done a little bit more than you expected, or better. I went to the third one, which is do a little better than more than you expected, which could be, if we take the painting as an example, maybe you paint another thing onto the painting, or you do it in a different way. I don't know, but I think you get to picture. It's a little bit more, a little bit better, and finish what you start. We do this to be able to train our willpower to be able to focus on one thing at a time, which we will use to be focusing on being present in the moment. All right. I hope this makes sense theoretically. If not, that's okay. Let me know and I will explain it further. This is a short amount of time I have on explaining, and it's even better if you are one-on-one with me and I can answer your potential questions. However, let's start. Yes, let's start with the practices. So the practice that we will use to be able to train our willpower and focus ability to choose where we have our awareness is that we will focus on our breath, and we will focus on this area as a triangle, like this. You will hold your awareness in the area in and around your nose and try to just become aware of all the sensations you can feel and experience. And I used to say it's best to just focus on the breathing, feel the breath going in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils, and all the rest sensations you can feel. That could be itching, that could be warmth, cold, the wind blowing, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's not important what it is you experience. The importance of this exercise is to hold your awareness on this area, to concentrate it, to focus it here, and just be more and more present with this area that you have chosen. Once we start the exercise, you will probably notice that the awareness will try to move away to thoughts about what you're going to eat later or doing later today, or maybe a conversation you had yesterday, something that you can't forget, and so on. Or some pain in your body, another body part, wherever it moves, you just notice that it has moved away to somewhere else, and then pull it to back to the area in and around your nose and be aware. That is your work. That is the exercise, to notice where you have your awareness, and then hold it here. If it's not here, you want to pull it back without judging yourself, without criticizing yourself or compare yourself to anything else. Just be kind to yourself, kindly, lovingly. You could even laugh at yourself inwardly and pull your awareness back, because the exercise is to do this. The exercise is not to hold it here forever and just be perfectly concentrating there. That is the end game. This is the beginning. We just pull it. Doesn't matter how often we have to pull it from somewhere. Just do it. All right. So I will come back to my yoga mat, and I suggest you do the same if you have one. You can sit on a chair if that is more preferable for your body's need at this time. You need to be able to sit comfortably with an erect spine and aligned neck. All right. So now I can just also explain. We will do this exercise, and then we will do some what we call asana, which is physical exercises. We will have those asanas or exercises are designed to help you ground yourself to the present moment, to help you do all the exercises we'll do are there to help you be able to focus on one thing at a time. That is the main goal of the way I teach yoga. All the other benefits are there, movement, flexibility, and so on, but it's not the important thing. That is a side benefit. So we will do this exercise. You will notice and then become aware of it and so on. Then we will do the exercises, and then we will have a relaxation, and then we will move into a breathing exercise called Aniloma Viloma. I will explain it before. I will actually explain it now, and then I will also do it later, so you have a clear understanding or better understanding. So Anuloma Viloma is alternative nostrils breathing. So you will close the nostrils with the right hand, and you will have the left hand in prana mudra. Jump back a little bit so you will see. So prana mudra, which is little finger, ring finger, like this, just lightly touching on the left hand. The right hand, you will take your index finger and long finger and curl it in like this. So you separate the thumb and the ring finger and little finger like this. This will take, you will take to the nostrils, and you will touch on both sides at all time. However, when we breathe in through the left nostril, you will push like this and close the right nostril and breathe in. Then you will close the left and exhale through the right. And then inhale right and close and exhale left. Then we will go like that. All right. Now we can begin. I will explain and talk like this a couple of times later on as well. So don't worry, and just try it out and then train, look at it again and again. If you have any questions later on, just let me know. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Right. But let's begin with the breathing awareness, breath awareness. We just come to a comfortable seated position. spine erect, aligned with the neck. Your hands you can have with the thumb and index finger lightly touched either with the palm facing downward on your knees or facing upward. Whatever feels more natural for you today, just have that. Now, gently take your awareness to experience, to feel the breath going in through the nose. And then you exhale through the mouth with a sigh or sound that you want to, a releasing sound. Ah, and you become soft and relaxed in your body. So one more time, in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Ah, yes. Become present to your breath and your body. Start to breathe in and out through the nose. Just relax. Just be present. How does your body feel? See if you can feel how it becomes heavy and stable and still. Just by you being present to your breath and your exhalation. Now, I want you to take your awareness to the area we talked about, the area in and around your nose. Just become aware. Just feel, be present to that area, to your nose, how the breathing goes in through the nostrils, small sensations of the moving breath in, and the sensations of it moving out. Now I want you to hold your awareness there with your willpower for as long as possible, without force, rather just resolvement, that you have resolved to hold your awareness in this area. Then just be present. And as long as you can, hold it there. And when you notice it has moved away, just gently but firmly take it back to the area in and around your nose. So just be present to your breath in your area in and around your nose. And as you become more and more aware, see if you can notice the inner spaciousness that comes, the silence, stillness, inner spaciousness, as you become aware of the area in and around your nose. soon as you notice that your awareness have moved into a different room in your mind, you gently notice that, separate your awareness, and take it back to the area in and around your nose. Now gently put your hands and palms together in front of your chest, your heart, Manjali Mudra. Bow your head gently. I want you to honor and respect yourself exactly the way you are at this moment. The thoughts, emotions, and experience you have of yourself, just honor and respect it all. And honor and respect that inner spaciousness, that stillness, peacefulness, awareness that you actually are in the depth of your being. And it is from that space inside of me to inside of you that I honor and respect as I bow to you and say namaste. From this space we are all one. That is the meaning of namaste, or namaskar, as it also is called. So this exercise is extremely powerful and have helped me learn the skill to be aware and more present in my life, to separate myself from my emotional reactions so I can consciously choose how to respond to a situation instead. It's extremely powerful and important. So this is why I start with this as well. We'll try to get some. So I have learned different yoga styles, yoga traditions, and I will try to show you some from all of them so you can get a sense of what you could be doing if you practice with me in other places, like the online course that is coming up, or one-on-one coaching with me, and so on. But also because I love them all in different ways. They are good in different ways. So I will try to do it will be a little shorter today to give you a little bit more variation. But when you practice yourself, I suggest you take some of the exercises and do them more for longer periods of time and go deeper into those to get more benefits for yourself. All right, so the first one we're doing is just back rolling. And it's really simple exercise. It's good to those days when you don't feel like practice. You just come down to your mat, sit down like this. Then you inhale, close your eyes and inhale. And then you exhale, you move forward, stretch forward, and then roll your spine in. And then you inhale, roll it back up. And looking up to the ceiling and back. And then exhale forward again. So it's really simple. You can start doing it now. You inhale up, bend your back backward, and then you exhale and do it forward. Stretch it forward and then curl it in to stretch the back. And inhale up again. So it's very simple movement, in, up, and exhale down. And it's very meditative, so you can really just go into your spine and feel how you breathe in and breathe out. Just fall in love with your body, with your breath, and this movement. Keep inhaling up and exhaling forward and down. In your breath and what your body is telling you, listen to it. Does it want to move forward or further forward, or does it want to move a little bit less? Kind and loving. Listen to the body, the signal it sends you. They will teach you what you need to know. Now, this is a really good exercise, as I said, to begin with, to get you going. You can do it for a really long time to get really into this movement, not almost like a trance, a meditative state. And you do that first in that direction, and then you come up. As you exhale, you roll forward. As you inhale, you roll up. You exhale down and inhale up, and just close your eyes and just feel the breath moving in and out. And as it does, as you move it out, you move forward, really comfortable and relaxed. Loosen up those hips, lower back. You can do it as long as you want. As I said, we will do it a little bit shorter than I used to do. So exhale down to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just lose yourself in this movement and in your breath. And as you come up, you just stay up and close your eyes and breathe, feel, observe. Just notice. Take your awareness inside of your body. Just feel, be present to what the signals are. What are your body telling you? Maybe you feel a little sore or pain somewhere, or tension. Just take your awareness there and breathe into that area. And as you exhale, just release, let go, be present. All right, so we did one way. We will do it the opposite way, which is to breathe out and take your chin to the chest and roll your spine down. And as you inhale, you stretch forward, lift your head up and lift your back up. Do a back bend and then exhale down again. So breathe in, forward and up. Exhale, chin down, roll your spine down. Inhale, stretch forward and up. Exhale, chin down. Just keep going in your breath's length. Let your breath determine how rapidly or slow you do this movement. The longer the breath, the slower the movement. But don't try to be slow. Don't put effort into it. Just become your breath and let the movement follow. Let them lengthen as you repeat this exercise. Okay, so next time you come up, breathe in. And as you exhale, just roll yourself forward and in up. Exhale down. In up and exhale down. Just keep going. Next time you come up, you change direction, so you do it to the left. Inside up and exhale down. And inhale up, just breathe, feel, observe. All right. Now you can come up on your feet. So the exercise we just did, I really like it because it's fairly simple to do. You can do it on your chair. You can do it sitting down on the floor. And it's really good on take you to a meditative state and also get you grounded. Now, the exercise we will do now is one of it's my favorite grounding exercise, and it's really powerful. You should not do this while you have after you have eaten. So at least 3 to 4 hours I would recommend. 2 hours might be okay, depending on what you eat, how heavy it is, and so on. You want to have your stomach as empty as possible. So this is a really good exercise to do in the morning because of that. It's also an energizing exercise, so it puts you in an energized state and warms up your whole body. And it also balances your right and left sides, the male and female, the yin and yang, and it grounds you. So it's fairly simple as well to what you should do. You will do, oh, I forgot the word. So I will just show it to you instead. But you stand hip width apart, or approximately. Take your right hand to your left earlobe, press it firmly between your thumb and index finger, and firmly. You should feel it. It should be stimulating, but it should not hurt. Then you take the left hand and do the same with the right ear. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you squat. Was the word? You squat down as far as comfortable. So if you can come all the way down, so your thighs and calf muscle touches, that's good. If your knees are not letting you, or restriction in your body in other ways, then just stay where you can. Then inhale up and exhale down again. Inhale up, exhale down. And as you exhale down, make sure you don't look like this, but rather like this. You want your ass to go down towards the floor. So inhale up, exhale out. 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 Don't forget to press the earlobes. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, and stay. Now we will do it a little bit faster, depending on your body, what it's telling you, and your mood. You can do it faster or slower. So feel into your body and do it as fast as it feels it should be doing. So take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale and do it in your speed. You're inhaling up and exhaling down. And come up. Let go of your hands. Come to comfortable standing position. Shoulders up, back and down. Let them go. Chin a little bit up. Hands along the side. Just breathe. Depending on your level of how used to exercise you are, you might feel a really heavy breathing and heavy pulse, rapid pulse. Just be present to the area around your chest, your heart, how energy is moving from stomach up in heat. When you feel the pulse, you feel the breath that is heavy, you just mentally tell yourself, tell the body to relax. It's okay. I just challenge you a little bit, just relax and calm down. Just be present. Now take your awareness to the area of the top of your head. Just feel the top of your head. And then gently let your awareness move down through your whole body, through your spine, all the way down to the root of your spine and your legs, and down in between your legs, all the way down to the floor, to the ground, to the earth, connecting you to the earth. So you feel a connection to Earth's gravity that is pulling you down, making you stable, balanced, and relaxed. So just feel that pulling down, and you just Now I want you to become aware of your left side, of your whole body. Just be present to it and relax. And your right side, your whole right side, present and relax. Then you can gently open your eyes, and hopefully you feel how you are calmer, more centered, more pulled down to earth. Now, next exercise is like a grounding medicine that you can use throughout the day whenever you need. So if you're sitting on the office or somewhere else, you feel you are lightheaded and really disconnected from the present moment, this is a perfect exercise to do. So you put your heels, toes together, you interlock your hands, you lock your focus, your eyesight on a fixed point in front of you. Then as you inhale, you raise your arms up, you pull yourself up onto your toes, you stretch up the palms of the hands towards the ceiling. And as you stretch up, you at the same time pull your mind, your awareness down in a central line, down to your feet and the earth. So you breathe down to the earth. And then just hold your balance and breathe as calm as possible. Just find that connection to gravity that is pulling you down, helping you to relax and balance. And it gives you strength. So 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 breaths. Come down. You can do this several times. We will just do this once today. So come out with your feet, hands along your side. Just breathe, feel, observe. And again, we are trying to notice and become aware of the feeling of being centered, pulled down towards the earth. So we can relax, be present, and balanced. All right. So that's one of the main exercises for grounding. Here will come the next one that is grounding one side at a time. So just come together with your feet like this and then take the right leg back a step. So it's a balancing exercise as well, because all balancing acts or grounding it forces us to connect to gravity so we can balance. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull our weight to the front leg and to over the toes. So come up on the toes on the back, and then you come up on the toes in the front leg. At the same time, you're stretching forward, holding your balance and breathing as relaxed as possible. There will be probably some shivering and balance acting, and that is fine, that is good. This means that prana, life force, is moving, energy is moving, helping you to connect to Earth's gravity with the left side of your body. So just breathe, stay present. Feel the gravity, feel the pull down. On, come back, forward with the feet. Then we take the other side. So do the same thing, left leg back, come onto the forward leg and toes, and then just come up to the toes and stretch forward, hold your balance. Focus your eyesight on a fixed point that can help. And just take your awareness down through the right side as you breathe, down to the feet and earth. Just feel how it connects you. Just breathe as calm, relaxed, and focused as possible. And come down. And usually I do it at least one more time, but we will just do it once today. So just come hip width apart, comfortable standing position. Just breathe, feel, observe. And just relax. All right, you can open your eyes and we will do some movements from the yogic practice called the 5 elements, which is one of my absolute favorite, and it is the yogic practice that got me into yoga 10 years ago or 9 years ago. 9 years ago. So it's really, I am really fond of it. I love it in many ways. It's a beautiful practice. So I want to share some of the movements from that one as well. So just come hip width apart. Just connect to your body, your breath. And as you take a deep breath in, as you exhale, you're sinking down towards the earth, the floor, as far as you feel is possible for you. Then inhale, 1/3 inhale. Then you pause and you inhale, open up, pause the inhale, and inhale fully. Put your palms together and then exhale down. And you start again. So inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, and exhale. So it's a inhale where you like a balloon. Blow yourself up and then gently release. Inhale, inhale, and inhale, and exhale. So as you come down, you cross your hands like this and inhale all the way up. Then you parting clouds as you exhale, east to west. You come down, changing positions of the hands, then inhale up. In your mind, you have taken yourself up to the clouds and then exhale, push them away, you're parting them away, making a clear blue sky. So inhale up, parting away the clouds, which represents your thoughts, helping you still the mind and clear the mind. Change position of the hands. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up. And as you exhale, you stand. Just come down with your hands to the side. Inhale and exhale, just breathe, just feel and observe the movement of your body or the movement inside of your body. Yes, really present and relaxed. We will do one more exercise. So hip width apart. You put your hands together, not completely together, like this, not like that. You have just the fingertips together, like you're holding around a tree. Then put it up so you have your hands on the top of your head. Then stretch up like a crown of the tree. And as you inhale, you sway down, or rather, as you exhale, you sway down as a tree. So exhale down to the right, inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, Exhale down. Inhale up. Oh, and exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down one more time. So inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Release the hand. Exhale down. Breathe, feel, observe. You can come down onto your mat. And we will have a short relaxation. So you just come down to your mat with your feet hip width apart or wider, so you feel that your hips release, your feet, the outside of the feet moves down towards the floor. Your arms are so far away from the body that the armpit feels open. You can feel how your shoulder blades are rotated down and relaxed down towards the floor. The palm of the hand are facing upwards the ceiling. And you make sure you look up. Make sure that your neck is aligned with the spine. Come down, and then you pull your shin with your head on the floor. You pull your shin towards the chest, stretch the neck. Then you release back again, so your throat is relaxed, your neck is relaxed, but straighten. Now take your tip of the tongue on the upper part of the teeth and the gum, and then gently pull your eyes towards the center of your forehead, which is called Chitikasha. So gently, without strain, try to look up to the center of your forehead. And this is what we call Shavasana, the relaxation position in yoga. Now, I want you to become aware of your breathing once more, and particularly the sound of your breath. And maybe your breath is so slow, so gentle, so deep that there's no outside sound. But I want you to use your imagination to use the mantra Ham Sa each time you breathe in and out. So when you breathe in, you hear hum. And as you breathe out, you hear Sa. So hum for as long as you breathe in, and Sa for as long as you breathe out. So just repeat this mantra as you follow your breath in and out. And as you breathe out, Sa, relax your body completely. You just become aware of how soft and relaxed and heavy your body becomes each time you exhale, Sa. And I want you to be curious about how relaxed, how soft you can become, how heavy you can become just by breathing out and repeating and hearing the sound hum sa. So do this and investigate how relaxed can you become. Gently move your fingers and toes and wake your nervous system up again. And just move your body. You can stretch your body if you need to. Then as you inhale, you raise your left knee and left arm up. As you exhale, you come down to the right side into fetal position. Just breathe, feel, and observe. And we're trying to observe state of santosha, which means that we are fully satisfied, content with this moment exactly as it is at this time. You laying in fetal position, just breathing and being alive. That's enough. This moment is full as it is, just as you are full. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you push yourself up and into a comfortable meditation position. And we will try to do a short aniloma viloma before we take another go at the breath awareness exercise. So, left hand in prana mudra, which is the pinky and ring finger together with the thumb spark of just lightly touching each other. Then you take your right hand, index finger and long finger, roll it into this thumb, and you have your thumb and ring finger touching the nostrils. Then take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just close the right nostril with the thumb and exhale through the left nostril. And it's slow, deep breath. And then you inhale through the left. You close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale, right. Close right and exhale left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. And relax your right shoulder that tends to get raised up. Just relax it consciously. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. And your shin tend to drop towards the chest. Just rise it up a bit. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. And you can let go of this breath. Come down with your hands on your knees, with the thumb and index finger together slightly or lightly, either with the palm facing upwards the ceiling or facing down towards your knees, whatever feels most natural for you to do right now. And then gently take your awareness to the area in and around your nose. And just hold it there by will, by determination, not forcefully determined. Just be present, fully aware of the area in and around the nose, your breathing. And whenever you feel your awareness moves away, you notice it, you separate your awareness, take it back gently but firmly to the area in and around your nose. Let's do this for a couple of minutes. Just experience the difference from last time, before we practiced, and after we have practiced. So just be aware of the area in and around your nose. And you can let go of just the area in and around your nose and just be present to your whole being, that inner spaciousness, that word troubles you, just be aware your whole body at the same time as much as possible. Now gently take your palms together in front of your chest, Manjali Mudra. Gently bow your head. I want you to take this time of silence, reverence, to really honor and respect yourself exactly the way you are. Honor and respect that unique, divine spark of creation that you are. Perfectly imperfect, just like every other human being on this world. So honor and respect yourself exactly the way you are, and honor and respect yourself because you have the will, the drive to try to grow and evolve. So you keep doing practices, you keep doing the things that you know is good for you. You came to this practice when you could have done so many other things because you want to grow and evolve beyond your current limitations. And this is something I really honor and respect with you. You're not only talking about it, you're doing it. You are changing. You're growing and evolving. That is a beautiful gift you give to yourself and the world. So thank you for that. And thank you for being part of this practice today. So namaste. Namaste to all of you who see this and do this practice with, or has done this practice with me. Like I said, this was just some hand-picked movements that I tend to use more of myself, but there are a lot of different tools and practices to use. Anuloma Viloma, the breathing practice, might be difficult in the beginning, but it's really important practice for those who feel they have a control issue, that they need to have control over everything because otherwise they feel stressed and anxious and so on. When you do it, just do it maximum 2 minutes in the beginning. So 1 to 2 minutes or 32 seconds to 1 minute, couple of breaths in the beginning. And then as you feel you're moving through, you move deeper into the practice and adjust time-wise. But that can take weeks, months, years. So be kind. The breathing exercises are always more subtle and more without force. So be gentle. The breath should not sound anything through the nostril, and you should barely feel it moving out from the nostril. It's very subtle, very gentle and peaceful, in and out, moving like that. If you have any questions about the practices that you feel unsure and therefore you don't do them, please make yourself or give yourself the gift of asking me questions so I can help you become sure so you do the life enhancing practices. Don't feel that you're bothering me. You're not. I will answer you as quickly as I can, and it's up to me to decide when that is. But I would be happy to in any way assist you with creating a yoga practice and infuse your life with yoga, because it has been such a gift for me, and I know it will be for you too if you find a way to make it a living practice, something you infuse your everyday life with, so you can be more present, enjoying yourself and your life much more, being present with the people you love. And as you are more present, you will naturally become more you. You will also do everything uniquely and more and better. It will just be a better experience of yourself and your life. So don't take this opportunity, use these practices, ask me if you need, join my upcoming online course, which I will give more information about. If you're interested, let me know, and I will talk a little bit with you about it if you have any questions and so on. We will meet weekly because I want this. Want your practice to be continuously. So I want you to be there for you so you can feel secure and get inspiration and guidance to move forward with your practice, with your life, and your growth and evolution of your consciousness, which is why you're here. And which is why I'm here, to grow myself, but also help others do the same. And I firmly believe that this is what we need in this world today. We need a shift in our awareness and consciousness so we can make better decisions for ourselves and others. Like I said earlier, there's also the opportunity of working one-on-one in my coaching program with either 3 months or 6 months, because we need this longer period to get to know each other and get to the deeper aspects. So that's also an option. I would love to work one-on-one with you if you're ready to do that work, if you're called to do that, where I can give you really individual directions, guidance, and help you ask the right questions for you to move forward faster and grow more rapidly. So there's that option. I would love to just see you grow and become more and more you for each day that goes. There was one more thing I wanted to say about. Yeah, the online course will also have Q&A afterwards, so you can ask your questions there. You can, of course, always reach out to me on Messenger or somewhere else, and I will answer your questions as well. But we will have Q&A afterwards every session, every week, so you can ask questions to help you move deeper and faster. So you can feel secure enough to try these things out. You all have the answers, and as you do these practices, you will start to experience this, how to say, answering machine within. And that is where the power, the true power lies. In many senses, you don't need me. I'm just here to assist, support, to help you find that space within you where everything you need exists. So that is the gift that my teachers has been given me, and that is the gift I want to give to you. So thank you again for doing this practice with me. If you enjoyed it, please comment below and help me spread it to others that you think might need this. I would be very, very grateful. And you will also do yourself some karma yoga. You will do yourself a good favor spiritually, to help others get these life enhancing, life changing tools, practices, and principles. All right. I think I forgot to say it, so I say it now. My name is Henrik, and I'm a yogi, a household yogi, which means I'm still living in the world, trying to be a part of society as I move through my yogic path and help to infuse my life with yoga and also help others do the same to enhance their quality of life, because everyone should have this opportunity, not only monks and nuns and sannyasis in the mountains. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's get together. Let's connect. Have a beautiful day. And remember to comment below. Namaste.